looked at the settings. As you can see, I don't have this save data from I recorded it, so I can start fresh. No, I do not want it. I already told you this. So, as we jump into the game, just a heads up, it is extremely story driven, so don't mind it.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight.
Obviously, we're going to be more focused on the non-story as much as we are interested in the story. Though it does have a few moments. Game is so loud, I can't hear your voice barely. I can fix that right here. Hold on. How about there? Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. I was thinking about adjusting the game audio within the game, because when I was playing the demo, the game was really freaking loud. So, hopefully it's not too loud now. Anyways, just gonna go through the dialogue. I got auto disabled because I really hate it, so...
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest?
Oh wait, don't I gotta enter a name?
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
So, as I'm recalling, I gotta enter two different names. I'm just gonna go with my name that I use, so at least, hopefully that doesn't get confusing. As far as the demo went, the other name did not become a factor, so oh well. Let's go.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question.
What's that? Is it the one question of what the hell's going on?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
No. I would say fantasy within the confines of imagination could actually be considered a powerful creation, because your imagination can tend to make things a reality.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
Well, it's not my fault you're stupid.
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality.
I just don't remember exactly when I have to enter the second name.
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
because this is going to be a long game, I'm just going to go with storyteller. I'm not really focused on having a difficult game on top of a long game, especially if we're going to do pretty much everything we can in this. So I'd rather like make it as short as possible. Yes.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? If you're against us...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn down the music volume.
Get rid of those.
As soon as I get control.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife-ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Not the book.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's put it in stuff like us.
Like that?
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
The music's really overshadowing the voices. And that's like a big issue with me.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us?
No, I kind of missed that part. Did somebody say that?
Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Nope, they're hanging off.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
Nope.
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
There's no going back regardless.
Think we'll make it? Let's go.
Fix the sound settings on BGM. I want to hear them, but I don't want them overshadowing the voices. And I don't think this actually played, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this because it does do a cutscene once you launch the game, and that tells a bit of the story going into the game. And then, as you guys witnessed, what happened after watching the actual gameplay. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and start this. Ah, it doesn't even do a movie. Get both of them on screen for a moment. Maybe in here? Nope. I'll get rid of those. Maybe if I go back to the title, that would work, but I can't save at the moment. So, let's just,
Stop!
What? I'm trying to move.
Watch out! Okay? Yikes!
This way.
I think we're in a little over our heads. Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Yikes! I think we're in a little over our heads. They look pretty tough. Careful now.
Just don't catch up to me. Please. I'm going as fast as I can.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Yeah, I know,
Look.
they're chasing me. So as soon as I can get a save point, I'll go back to...
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
No. But I'm gonna take a guess. So I'll go back to the main menu just to show off the intro video. And hopefully that'll get you guys up to speed on the story so far. So...
Leave it to me.
You say that, but let's go over it one more time.
I don't want to!
First, we get to the Royal Capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the Army's recruitment center.
Lame.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die.
I take option number 2?
And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
Oh, come on. But dying is so fun, and you don't have to worry about playing dead anymore.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road.
Why, what's gonna happen after sundown?
You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
No.
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Does it? The music's not really magic.
Look,
It can be magical, but it's not magic.
over there. Let's go. Got a sec?
Yeah, I got a sec, but I also gotta get over there
Everything's
as
pretty
quick as
standard.
possible. So keep your mouth shut. And how do I pick up again?
I don't like this. I think we'll be okay if we made it this far. Probably. Huh? Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Well, that kind of sums it up.
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
I mean, that shouldn't take long.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
I have no clue, Lucian.
Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We've gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
Yeah, she really acts like Navi, doesn't she? As far as I played the demo, she's completely useless.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Well, maybe you should get out more often.
Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Yeah, and a fairy sticks out even more.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
For real.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out?
Like I said, it's very story driven from what I've experienced so far of the game.
No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice.
Oh, you always have a choice.
For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy.
Even more so if I turn the auto progression on. But as long as I keep that off, it actually feels like you're interacting with the story somewhat.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
That they would.
Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
What happens if I do fail? Because now I want to fail.
Hey, are you listening?
What?
Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne.
Except you're speaking out loud.
That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
It seems like you're gonna get us busted, so shut your mouth.
Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is.
Oops.
So?
Hopefully you guys read that, because I kind of skipped it.
Whatever will I do?
Alright. Save. Now, to go back to the title, just to trigger that cutscene. Though I should have really done it first, but oh well. Gonna sit here for a moment. It'll automatically start on its own. I think after like a minute or so. Not entirely sure. I haven't timed it. But it's an interesting little cutscene. You know, it tells like the background intro to the game. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the artwork per se, but so far it's actually quite impressive. And the voice acting isn't bad either. Yep, it's definitely Atlas.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
Bastard. If I find you, I will kill you.
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Yeah, literally, he announced himself right off the bat.
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world.
Also, the king's magic seemed pretty pathetic if it couldn't deflect the blade.
Right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
Yeah, not everyone believes that.
Just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world.
That's wishful thinking, buddy.
After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
Okay, so that is the intro of Metaphor. I don't want the autosave, I want my save data.
Whatever
So-
will I do?
In essence, we didn't really miss
Hmm.
much. Unfortunately, the game's gonna force me to go to the location first.
Whatever will I do? The king!
That's what I'm gonna do right now, because I can't venture.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Yeah, and apparently you could also get hanged for it, so you might want to think twice about that, buddy.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Not interested.
Not really my thing.
You're not even a little interested? This is military-grade stuff, right? Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Honestly, you keep talking like that, and I'm gonna have to question you there, Gallica.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
What do you think?
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Though, her, cloak, jacket, whatever you want to call it, it's pretty lame on the outside, but the inside is fucking dope.
Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
It kind of reminds me of, the special cloak you could get for Hogwarts Legacy by watching the Twitch stream. I believe it was the Marlin's cloak. No thanks.
No thanks.
What a shame.
How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it? Wow. Where do I even start?
Yeah, it is a really lame looking scepter. For starters, is it just me, or does it look like somebody shish kebabbed a person right up the asshole?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead, with no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Yeah, about that. We're gonna end up getting ourselves right in the middle of it.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Okay, cool.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway,
wasn't that obvious?
we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Yeah, about that. It's right in front of us. Now that we triggered that cutscene.
Let's head there.
Now, obviously, I'm not gonna go ahead and give spoilers as much as I can possibly avoid. We need to go. Was it here? Oh,
Leave it out, mate.
But one thing I'm looking forward to is there's a much better dash
Who else can it be?
in the game. So I am looking forward to getting to that point of the game. Leave that on screen for a moment.
All right.
Because personally, I'm not that fast of a reader, but I've already read all that. Alright. This way.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
I think this is where I do the second name.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
Fuck the
Good
mission.
luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Oh, I plan on knocking them dead.
Okay, you got this.
She should have really chose her wording more selectively.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's word. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Why do I get the feeling that you're trying to predict the future inaccurately there, buddy? You seem awfully suspicious and ugly as fuck. Though that thing around your neck is actually pretty cool looking.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore.
Damn right.
But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Just like you learned yours at the buffet table?
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece.
Why should I be thankful for that? Are you tempted to eat me for some odd reason?
All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
And now we're just in hiding.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Yeah, because you plan on just throwing us to the wolves, so to speak, and having us all die for you. Is that right? Because that's what you were just saying.
So, what brings you to enlist?
Now, I think I did this option the first time, but I'm very interested in this one. So...
I just want to kill some time.
And a little kingdom-sponsored bloodshed will spice up your life, eh? I know your type. I suppose this work attracts degenerates.
Are you crazy?
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Shall I show you? So... my understanding is based on what you choose here will determine what stat bonus you get. For instance, that's luck, that's speed, endurance, intelligence for your magic, and obviously your strength stats. So I'm gonna go with this one. The first time I went with I'm stronger than I look. So I'm gonna go with this one because if they can't touch you, you ain't taking damage, so fuck it.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh?
Yeah, to the front lines.
Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
The only way you can run fast is when food's on the line. Alright, now this is where I gotta do the second name. Yes. There we go.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet.
Jeez, this guy all talk and all fat? For fuck's sake, shut the fuck up, you fat ass.
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to... Net!
Good, I don't want to hear him talk. Alright. Skip that one.
What's the world coming to?
Boy there!
Whoa.
Well,
whatever.
Now, I don't know if I gotta talk to everyone here.
Look at that.
I know the only one that's really important is right here.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't there something else?
Ugh.
Oh. I thought I saw something pop up. And I can't sprint in here.
Boy there!
There we go.
I heard they get sightings.
So one of the cool, yet uncool concepts of this is some of the side quests are actually limited on time. I don't fully understand that, but it'll be a hot minute before we get there. So hopefully it won't be a massive factor in the game, like I don't miss the side quest at all and I get it done. But at the same time, the main quest actually is tied to time as well. So yeah.
What of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that.
Kitchen
What do they
smells
call
good.
them? It's something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Yeah, there is. Now get your ass back in line.
We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
You're right. It is better off in your hands. You're gonna need all the help you can get.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks, but no thanks. I could have took care of that douchebag on my own.
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt it.
I saw injustice, and so I spoke up. I don't think that's unreasonable.
No, it's not, but I really didn't need the help.
Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Yeah, I really don't want
These
that.
days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing more than just using magic to a little extent.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Who's a newbie here? Cause we're going to be mastering magic in more than one day. More like 10 minutes?
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Ooh, it's a map. What I always wanted.
Wow, that's a real map.
No shit, Sherlock. Thanks, Navi. I really couldn't tell it was a map.
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings.
Actually, more like a kingdom could pull it together.
My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command.
Is his name really Klinger? He be clinging onto them donuts way too frequently.
I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again.
Fuck security detail. I want the front lines, bitch!
First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Now that sounds more up my alley.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
I thought it was how to fight.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Navi, keep your mouth shut. You're gonna give away our plan.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Yeah, fuck the rest. You can rest all you like when you're dead.
Hey, you awake?
Bitch, you told me to get some rest. Gonna be a smart ass.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
Literally, it was the same thing I said in the demo.
I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
No, she really can't.
That was a long time ago.
I think I said that too.
But still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
He was kind of a kingly fellow, you could say. I am actually interested in those two options, but...
Sure, I guess.
She ain't gonna let me sleep otherwise,
I gotta
I'm
say,
assuming.
I've been curious. Thanks.
Not just a new gameplay through Lucian, it is legit 2024 Game of the Year playthrough.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right?
So, if my timing is correct with this, we will be able to make some progress in the story this stream before I have to call it a night, but that's once we get past all the boring dialogue, so stick with me for a while. It will get better, especially once we get to the fighting.
So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
Yeah, because he couldn't experience it for himself.
Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Well, now that really is a fantasy.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
Yeah, no fairies exist there.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets while travel. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal.
Yeah, that is definitely a fantasy. Imagine that being in reality. We'd be living a completely different lifestyle.
Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
No, it's not.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
Yeah, literally, this moment she said, hey, you can hear the, hey, listen! I need to take a shit!
Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Yeah, her slow reading of that story literally was putting me to sleep.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Mixture of both. Movie and game of the year. But yeah, like I said, at least the start of the game is very story driven. But in a way, it's both good and bad. I mean, it's boring as fuck, but at the same time,
I won't give up either. Trust me.
They really go into a lot of detail. Bro, that was actually the prince. Not princess. Oh no, we're on a carriage again.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
Yeah, for real. I thought the same thing when I kept seeing the horse-drawn carriages. Alright, so that's just Tanya where we're going. We're headed here, so...
Hey, don't forget.
Really? I want to look at the map again and waste some more time.
Okay then.
I mean, seriously, Did they have to
The
add in the
carriage
confirmation?
transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
That's also a pretty cool looking clock that they keep showing there.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War
Guess
in
what?
the
More
mountains at
story.
the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
It's like, I'm gonna tease you with giving you control over the game. Nah, I'm just kidding. More story.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Yeah, you should have been on them all night long.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time.
Yeah, Klinger, is that right? What do you know about battlefields being no places to sit on your ass? I mean, it looks like you haven't gotten exercise a day in your life. Unless you count shoving all that food into your mouth exercise.
Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
More like master of hams. War hero? Nah, that's buffet hero. And the only tactician you've mastered is mastering what to eat first.
Spare us this drivel.
What he said.
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Bro, I'm trying to eat. You're gonna make me choke from laughing. Well, I'm trying to make it a little bit more enjoyable, so I guess that would be successful. Just make sure you know how to prevent yourself from choking too much. Let's see. Let's be honest and tell him. Too late, I'm
Tales
dead.
of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
Exactly.
So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read.
Honestly, when I got to this part of the game in the demo, that line right there that the nobleman just said actually made me more interested in the story. So, yeah, it's like, it's nice to see a nobleman actually caring. Most of them that you see in animes and video games are fucking douchebags and jackasses that kick the homeless because they're hungry or they need something. Yeah, imagine that.
You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule.
Ain't that the damn truth?
Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Or maybe he was more like incapable of actually putting his ideals into reality because it was far beyond his ability.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
And why should we give a damn about what you think?
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
I think I'm gonna repeat.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Nobody asked you for your opinion.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together.
So you're saying you're ADHD?
Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Be funny, be like, nope, can't tell you. Fuck you, you're a loser.
That's my name.
Right?
I have that right?
I would have made a comment
There's
on
a certain
that,
weight to it.
but I knew you'd catch on.
For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Not quite. You're still my lesser.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Yeah, that's exactly where you were. You're in the middle of putting more fresh meat in your mouth. Because you're just a fucking glutton.
Someone help!
Bro. Don't enter like that and just faint. Are you Professor Krill, or however you fucking pronounce his name? From Harry Potter?
Is that a soldier?
No! Are you blind? It's obviously a soldier.
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
I think he's dead. He ain't gonna talk.
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
It's too what? Well, what was with the fainting sound? Like, seriously, was it needed? It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
Yes, that must really be it.
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Why? He's already dead. And aren't you supposed to be a captain, a war hero, a tactician, and whatever the fuck else you said?
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
No, he's being more logical than you, because clearly you're a dumbass on top of being a loser.
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
Why would you get a medal? You're literally not joining the front line like you're promoting right now.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
Actually, the riches are not there, so you'd be better off not going if you want riches.
Let's go!
Yeah, I know.
Damn it. Well, suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Alright, finally. We're about to get some actual gameplay.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Yeah, that might just be blood or death, one of the two.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yep. She just won't go away. I think I said that last time.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way.
Nope,
it's
that was
Gallica.
the one.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Nah, she really
Agreed.
can't.
I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
No, I still haven't actually used it.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
No, you stay behind me and I won't let you die.
I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
Why not? That's where half the fun
I
is.
just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
We'll find out one way or another. Whether we want to or not.
Okay? Here we go. Actually,
I see.
Alright. Welcome to Metaphor, now that we actually can do stuff. Just kidding. More cutscene. But this one's fucking dope.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
That ain't no fucking human, bro.
We have to help the survivors.
What survivors? They're all dead.
Oh. Damn it.
how?
Hurry!
So basically, running through the game, from what I've noticed, you really don't have to do much grinding, at least as far as storytelling mode goes. I don't know about the other difficulties because apparently you can't change the difficulty. At least if you choose storyteller off the bat. And likewise, if you choose a higher difficulty, you can't change to storyteller. So sensitive here.
This is bad.
What?
What do you think?
Obviously, I agree.
Got it? Take care of it, please.
So simply put, if you just do that, you can stun them and gain an advantage right out of the gate. And this is where you get the turn-based battles. So it's pretty interesting. And let's see.
I won't hold back! Burn! There's no way I'm stopping here. Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Just gonna pump the speed.
Whew. All right!
Yes, we're gonna press forward, but before that, we're gonna explore. So, one thing I have noticed is when you're in leveling up, it does one stat point, and then it lets you choose one stat point. In just a little bit, we'll actually have more than
expected.
The magic and melee.
Not bad at all.
So every free point, we're just gonna dump into speed.
I think that's all of them.
Because likewise, if they can't hit you, it doesn't matter. I hope I'm going the wrong way. Be careful what? It's empty.
This is our chance!
Stay calm, everyone.
I think I'm getting used to this.
That was the last of them.
Where is Matadu?
They saw us!
This battle's out.
This could be our chance. We make the first move.
They chose the wrong opponent.
That they did, but you haven't had a chance to fight yet.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Because I'm over here covering your ass.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Yes, that is useful. I could totally fit through that. Alright, on to the next area. No, I missed the stairs. And it looks like there's only one route from here.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey! Okay?
Fuck that.
Let's push through. We have the edge.
And we'll win this. Stay calm, everyone.
I kind of jumped the gun on that, going into the squad battle. Oh, about time you did something.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
We made short work of them.
Oh, it's only because I didn't
If it's useful,
melee
I
attack
grab it.
instead of the magic. Wait. I kind of don't like the dash effect. It throws me off so much.
This battle's ours. Let's go. Settle this quick. The next one will fall just as easy.
That'll do it.
Oh.
Yeah, you deserve to die. I'm not gonna lie on that one.
Run.
No.
I just noticed that it's not actually showing the stream on my Twitch. It says I'm offline on the video, live on the feed, which is unstable, and in the red on the bitrate, but no biggie. As long as it's playing just fine for you guys, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Now, before I go that way, I'm just gonna keep running up.
Great find. Keep it.
Damn it!
Hey.
Well, obviously, on both fronts.
Damn it.
A bit late for that. You're dead.
Hold on. You... I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
No, let's not, because we want to sit here and
Let's
fight.
give him a fight. Let's take them all out.
In one fell swoop.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Because one, this is how we gain levels. Two, we get money. And three, I want the loot.
Cat!
I think they see us.
We have the edge.
Stay calm, everyone.
Stay sharp.
They're
It's
dead.
not over yet.
I see what you have.
The next one will fall just as easy.
So far, they haven't even touched me yet.
I think we're in the clear.
Cat!
Hey, you found something.
Cat!
Okay, Navi, I don't need you commentating every chance you get. But I do need to break all these barrels. Did I miss one in the corner? No, I didn't.
Oh, I think they see us.
Where?
This battle's out. Let's take them all out. Let's go. Let's go. Fire!
They chose the wrong opponent.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
That'll do it.
Didn't you give me a bonus point in agility? Come back up for that.
We got this. Just a bunch of weak ones. You should be fine.
So this is actually phase 2 of the battle.
We'll fight for a while.
How's that?
Good one.
If you're a high enough level, you can just literally slice through them. And as long as we can destroy it, we're gonna destroy it. At least once.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure I said this one last time, which is pretty much what I'm gonna stick with. So.
That's true, but
I'm heading out.
Alright.
What do you think? Yep.
Yes, I only clicked A to enter the door, only to receive a confirmation. I really don't like that.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
Not going to lie. That kind of looks like my mom. And I know she's not watching this because she doesn't care about video games, so I could get away with it. Even though I would totally tell her that too.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You better believe it.
we can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Yeah, that's a pretty tall order there, bro.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Yeah, it's always the fault of humans. They like to destroy everything. Alright, all out magic. For
Vile
2 whole
monster.
points.
Oh, please.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
No, it
Damn it
didn't.
all! I'm not going down like this. I won't hold back. Fire!
Literally nothing we can do right now.
Please. How is it this strong? I'll distract it. You two run!
But
Above all else, I am a noble.
No, you're a person above all else.
And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
For
Forgive me.
What?
Yeah,
No!
that's gotta hurt.
Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
Prepare to hear a lot of repeating too.
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The
This
time
is
has
fucking
come
dope.
to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
I was so looking forward to seeing this part again. Bro, she said engrave your heart, not rip it out. Never fear, the Seeker is here.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Yeah, about that igniter, bro. I just mastered magics. Thank you very much.
Wind!
All right, that did the trick.
That does way more than that puny little thing you were trying to teach me.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow? Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade
Come
feet.
forth, royal
We can
soul.
target those.
So I can do a weak heal and obviously wood magic right now. Alright, which one are we attacking again?
Scour! I will fight with
Gotta
pride.
hit the other spots too.
I won't hold back. Wind! Alright, how's that?
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
No, that's why we went with speed.
Power. Scour! Okay. I feel stronger.
And if you're lucky, you get multiple levels, which means additional skill points. But we're just gonna keep pumping that speed.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
Yeah.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue.
You forgot to mention after ripping out their own heart.
What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity.
So, in essence, we have awakened the true spirit of hero being the heart.
If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
So this is pretty much why I consider this like on the same page as Bravely Default, because you get these classes being the archetypes, and they come in all different kinds. And the one I was working on was a cleric for that side quest that I failed in a demo to finish.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used?
Don't ask me.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
Ah, damn.
I'll
He
be
survived.
damned. Someone actually survived.
Yeah, I was just saying that, bro.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
Oh, yeah, but judging from the looks of it, probably for not much longer.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
I gotta say, though, they really did a good job picking that guy's voice actor.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray.
Literally sounds like it matches the character design.
So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's
Nope.
more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
That's pretty far sight, bro.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
I think I'm just gonna play dumb, because literally all three options is play dumb.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
Yeah, I just asked it.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached. It was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guiaburn himself.
And where's your proof?
But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
Literally.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Because they don't know the truth.
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
Sounds awfully familiar.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
You're lucky I don't slit your throat and chop your head off at this moment for eavesdropping.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Well, that's very noble of you.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
Kill him, yes, because we could always torture him to make sure he's not lying.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
There, I'm losing my edge.
No, I think you're losing your age.
Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
Yeah, as it always was going to be.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Yeah, I got new allies.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
No, not really. I mean, it was a piece of cake.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip
Can't think of anything.
Come on, there's gotta be something. Whatever's on your mind.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him.
I just want to get
For
up.
the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
I hope so. I really hope so. Though I kind of want to get in on that too. Alright, so we currently got control. For all but a moment. Tom. If you're interested in reading, feel free to pause if you're watching the video on demand on YouTube. I'll try to keep it up for more than a moment.
Indeed.
I see.
Got it?
Yes, let's get on with it.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
Honestly, all three
The
answers
ground
are
makes a
legit.
poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When a human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed.
Yeah. Gee, thanks for that, by the way. I mean, you make a terrible Navi Gator.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Oh, it totally is. It really is.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to say.
But I'll try to cheer her up.
Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can.
And how's that? Being
You've
annoying
got
as
something
fuck?
special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
Well, it's called a power.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
No,
If
don't.
only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, about that.
Good night.
For all but a moment. Right.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you.
Yes, stroke
I've been
that
waiting.
pussy.
And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Cat.
You truly are an intriguing one.
I really don't like talking when they're talking, I try to avoid it as best as possible.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
Seriously, I don't know who off the top of the head this guy reminds me of. I believe it's a character in either an anime or a video game. I'm not 100% sure offhand, but he reminds me of somebody.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place.
Sucks to be you, bro.
It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind.
Pervert.
So, what would you say to an alliance?
Honestly, not far from the truth.
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
I know it's pronounced archetypes, but you'll more than often hear me call it archetypes. So...
Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery.
Duh.
In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
No! That's... wrong, bro. I got a Fury I could take a hand in friendship with. But, unfortunately, it's not like we have any choice in the matter, so...
Okay. The bargain is struck, then.
You mean Dill?
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
So that line there is going to be used over and over and over again from my experience with the demo. The only differences is going to be like names and the archetype or archetype. So aside from those small details, it's pretty much the same line over and over. I really hate repeated things.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
It's literally just their way of saying, hey, I want to drag the story on even more than it needs to be.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
So right now all we got is this one. But very quickly we'll be unlocking more archetypes. Or archetypes.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
Alright, more. I don't want to talk to you
The
at
royal
the moment.
funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
But you could at least let me back in there. I wanted to explore.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
And you're sure no one else would think of this?
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
So maybe that just means you're not on the righteous path.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
That would be a waste of good meat. I mean, he's literally our little emergency meal, so to speak, in case we need rations.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Yeah, I still don't trust normal people. They're not always normal.
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
Don't you know the fucking way?
This place.
That being the case.
All right.
Let's see.
Stop.
This place here.
Could it at least give you the benefit of the doubt of having an option?
Don't let your guard down.
Yes, I want to waste more time by not being able to go to
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Now, I don't know if I'll have enough time to get to this mine completely.
Huh?
What happened?
No.
Don't let your guard down.
How do you have your eye on him if you just turned your back to him?
Look at that!
No. Let's go.
Pushing forward.
But
What's wrong?
I want to go that way. Menu. So I can't do a manual save here. Let's see. To the left, I think it was.
Stop!
Yes, they're just dogs.
What's wrong? Oh. Got it? Luke. Aye.
Yeah, I think we already established that part. It's LB.
All right.
I kept trying to lock on with clicking the right stick.
Give it a shot.
There they are.
It literally speeds up the
How's that?
So take it with you.
non-turn-based combat once you get that lock on, because it literally just zooms in on them. Okay. Did I explore over here? Nope. Nope. Go back. I see loot.
Hold on. Got it? I'm counting on you.
Bro,
being the case,
let me have freaking control. No loot gets left behind. If we see it on the map.
Come on! Good one! This is our chance! Let's take them over!
This is our chance!
I'm counting on you. You're here?
Take this!
Even easier than expected.
Not bad. New skills, new possibilities.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Let's see. Guess not. I thought there was a way to speed up the combat.
Let's push through! Let's give them a fight!
Everyone, go!
It's your call.
The auto's actually really good, so...
Not worth our breath.
Careful, we've got company.
We do?
Right there. There they are. Come on! Charging in. Forward!
Looks like we're safe for now.
Oh, it's right around this corner.
Vigilance now. They've no business here.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Bro's gonna stop me more than likely.
Push through. That was brilliant. What is it? But
Pardon?
Oops. I was actually trying to go slow there. Okay, it just repeats. Well, I don't have a lot of money, so I'm not really interested in anything that he's selling. Mostly because I already got 11 of 6 of these and 1 revival, so I think I'm set.
thank you.
Oh yeah, I might actually have stuff to sell.
Welcome.
I forgot about that.
Now then.
Because that's how you actually get some good money
Thank
in
you.
this. It's just selling the crap you find laying around.
Be on your guard.
I see the enemy.
Very impressive.
Time for some close combat.
That was brilliant.
Forward.
Well done.
Yeah, brilliantly, I skipped past the moth even though
Nice
I
find.
targeted it.
Looks like it could be useful.
Nothing there.
There they are. Charging in. Forward. I see the enemy. There they are. This battle's ours. Let's go. I'm counting on you. You're here?
Take this.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Just keep pumping that agility. Every chance
I
we
see
get.
the enemy.
Amazing! Great moves back there.
Oh, thank you. But I'm not trying to impress you.
Push through. We have the edge.
Now get ready.
Let's do a
Take them
call.
all down in one fell swoop.
Take this.
Hey, what was that, Prius?
Yeah, what a whiff.
Let's keep this up.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Think I got everything. As far as right now.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do this.
Do this we shall.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
Yeah, don't get in my way.
Scour!
What is that? Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. Still standing. Tougher than I thought.
God, they're so weak.
Coming at us.
What's guard?
What's that?
I
I
don't
think something.
use guard.
Watch out!
Well, at least get rid of one of them for sure, because apparently the other two guys can't do shit.
Still up?
Take this. Finish the job. Let's do this.
Don't know how he survived.
Nice
you're
dodge.
joking.
You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Seeker!
Go ahead and heal myself.
Oh, it's our turn now. Hold still. Here they come.
Come forth, Royal Soul! Still here?
Take this.
Just keep giving me medicine, bros.
No.
Let's hurry.
Would love to, but you like to have
All right.
cutscenes and story time.
Hey,
Oops.
indeed.
Hopefully somebody can pause that fast enough to read it. I did not intentionally
So?
mean to skip that fast. And like right here, I have no control over the camera. I don't really care for that.
These come up.
Thank you.
Gonna save it. Talk, talk. Like, it really wants you to focus in on your objective.
Wait a second.
So which is it, Navi? Is it we need to hurry, or we need to stop and listen to you?
Then
Let's go.
We don't have time to waste, Navi. We'll see how far we can make it.
However,
Stop. Don't move. Don't you dare move.
One way or another, we're gonna have to make it as far as an autosave.
Wait.
I see the end.
I can't believe this.
Very impressive.
What are you doing?
Vigilance now. I can't believe this.
Notice this.
Stop right there!
Well done.
You want to be any weaker?
look.
Hey, are you all right?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
What?
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us.
Yeah? What you getting at?
Oh, come on, let's move.
Yeah, not surprised he's already dead.
There they are. I can't believe this.
Stop right there!
Thought there was it there. Because, you know, going down side paths is always a plus.
No way.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Well, it's not like he could, even if he wanted to. I mean, he probably would have ended up rolling down the fucking fort stairs all the way back to that makeshift camp.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Oh, were those assassins? Because they were pretty fucking pathetic. Just like you.
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he planted it there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because he had nothing better to do.
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
I really wonder what he knows about paying a price for anything other than food.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
Yeah, at least that human was better looking than you, bro.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know.
Is that a fact?
This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left.
You ain't got nothing anyways.
You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory.
And what are you gonna do to
This
stop
is the
us?
way of the real world, little lordling.
You call this real?
It's but
Leaders
an illusion.
abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus.
My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Okay, Mr. Monologue. Can we get more with some more chest fisting and heart ripping out action? And
I will show you a world with honor.
maybe it's just me, but the warrior literally looks like I want to say Omnimon from Digimon. I know it's like one of the top Digimon, but I can't seem to remember which Digimon its name it is. But I want to say it's Omnimon. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
Not Omnimon. Could also be War Greymon and Black Bro Greymon. At least the outline without the shield on the back. You know.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
Wait, I thought you were gonna turn us to ash.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Again, what defenses? I'm gonna get rid of
Hack and slash.
the losers on the side.
Let's stay calm. Let's go. Scour!
Die!
Yeah, you
Are you
really
prepared?
should have actually targeted
I'll cut you down.
I will
the
fight
Seeker.
with pride. I won't hold back. Wind!
Luis!
Oh, Tubby fell.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
What's this? Somebody else actually leveling
I
up?
admit, it feels good to get stronger. A new power to wield.
So, I'll learn these as I progress through the game. And as you can see, this is what I was referring to when I said leveling up the classes.
Impossible!
Nothing's impossible. Hey, look at that fatty running.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
You're welcome, bro.
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
Heroes.
I...
We just wanted to be a hero too.
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more...
Calm your tits, bro. We're gonna be my ally one way or another, so...
Please, let me join your cause.
Nope, not gonna. Since you had to ask.
What do you say, Grius?
Don't let him.
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Honestly, it's gonna be one of these two. I would like to be a dick and say that, but I can't remember which one of these two options I initially said.
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
Who died and made you leader?
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior.
Yeah, like I said, get used to hearing those.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Yeah, so the demo didn't really let you progress that far where you can nurture that bond.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean?
Maybe that he's like the main character and he can bestow the power within his trusted allies.
Huh? Wait, what?
Oh no, it's the bright light again! Followed by a dark room, that really
where
helps.
Are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more.
Yeah, and this time can I actually explore?
And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
No, I totally forgot. But I'm gonna go with this.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales.
Yeah, that sounds like a pretty tall fairy tale, bro.
Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Yeah, not surprised.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
And what are you gonna do to stop anyone?
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Much deeper than you think.
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Oh, totally. In more ways than one.
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
Not sure about that.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
About, I want to say maybe 45 minutes to an hour and a half of actual gameplay. We've heard that 3 times now.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here. Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
Yeah, that's literally what he just said.
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Yes. And claim
This
we
right
shall.
here.
So, using this chart, we can choose
Now then.
what we want to make the party members. Currently, I'm going to keep Stroll as a warrior, because so far he makes a damn good warrior. I'll keep him as a seeker, because unfortunately, in order to do this, it does cost. And from my understanding so far, you don't really get a whole lot of the currency for making constant switches, especially when they're more leveled up. Like, the low levels are fine, but last time during the demo I went ahead and made him a warrior as well, and that was pretty good, but I'm gonna go ahead and give Mage a shot this time.
This right here.
Oh, he can exploit weaknesses? No.
All right.
Sure.
Of course.
Oh, no, heart ripping? Come on. At least that part was fucking cool.
What did you see? I see. This could be useful.
Fascinating.
Will do. More often than not, as necessary. Just so you can read real quick. Because I'm trying to be,
That's a good kitty.
Yes, we want to pet the kitty.
This cat, you see. Hmm? That's a good boy.
Yeah, see, if I can remember
What
how
now?
to go into the main menu. Heroes Instance is good for increasing your experience for the levels of the archetypes. So I'm gonna actually hold on to all those right now. That way I can speedrun the cleric to level 10. Because I'd rather have more melee than healers, but it's always nice to have a healer on your team regardless. Though, I mean, the MC can heal, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. Lucian, can you go ahead and ban him? Frickin' advertising. Checking the time. I did just get an autosave, but I can at the very least make it through this.
Right here. That is... But...
What's this?
Take a look.
Hang on a second.
Adieu.
Not ominous at all that has our name on it. Anything else down here? I think there was the one over here. Yep.
What's this?
That is... All right.
Okay, now I really want to read this book. We'll start off on this side, because why not? None of this actually matters. I've already looked through everything.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Did that during my time during the demo.
I see. Oh, yeah?
Yeah, hitting weak points is a good way to gain advantage in battle. Alright, time to go.
Hi, young friend. You are... To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition.
Well, I hope so too.
Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us.
Because I really, really don't want to be pulled back in here against my free will.
As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you.
Thank you.
May we meet again.
What? Where are we?
In the same place we were.
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
No, we totally did.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
We already told you the truth. You just don't want to fucking believe anything you hear. You stingy old man.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems.
Along with your age too, apparently, and your eye.
Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
No, we don't.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Yes.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
No. Let's not take any detours or anything.
What's up? Huh?
Pardon?
Is that true?
Huh?
Damn it.
No.
Yeah, that's what happens when you take your eyes off him. Oh my god. I get it. Yes, I can actually save here. So, what that said, I'm actually going to be ending the stream here because I'm almost out of time anyways, and I won't have time to make it through this mine, as it's gonna take at least, I want to say, 20 minutes to get through it, just between the exploration on all the battles. Might even be longer than that, but that's assuming that it takes that long, you know. So I don't have the luxury of time right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream at this point of the game, because we've made some progress, you know, which is good. We got to experience part of the game, the story, really got to know the story a bit, since that's all they really want you to do in the first, what, 3 hours of the game, and that's with actually not just sticking around. So it's so far interesting. I mean, it's really nice to see the turn-based side of the JRPG making a return, and a game of the year at that. It also has an action-based element with how you can lock in and like just hone in on the enemy when you do an initial attack, and because of the auto target system that they have in play, you could just sit there and spam X without having to constantly hit LB to target a new enemy. But it does help if you turn and look at them at times, I've noticed, because other times it might miss them. But yeah, so far I do enjoy this, and I want to know more on the story. I want to see more of the archetypes, which I don't actually remember how to view from the screen off the top of my head. Let's see. We also have this system, the Royal Virtues, that come into factor a little bit later. It's literally right past we getting out of the mines, pretty much, that it becomes a factor, and you learn more about it. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it is necessary for certain side quests to increase that. I almost want to say I gotta turn down that music a little bit more.
What now?
And then save again, obviously. Sound. Because that is very loud. Alright, well, without further ado, we'll go ahead and end the stream here. And until next time, this is Zakarian signing out, and I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Metaphor Refantazio. So, until next time, peace.